Hey everyone, it is Thursday, March 26th. That is the first day of Governor Inslee's Stay Home, Stay Healthy mandate. And so I want to talk about a few things that have come up in the last 24 hours, really important things. One, I want to talk about the market itself. Two, I want to talk about the MLS facts and questions that just came out. Three, which has some really important information in it. Three, I want to talk about communication with us, and then kind of some of the things that I keep wanting to talk about, and then just want to keep these videos short. So let's start with the market. In the last 24 hours, there's been 353 new listings on market. Of that, 122 of them are in King County, 55 in Snohomish County, 53 in Pierce County. So considering what's going on, that's quite a few new listings. We've seen mutual contracts come in today, so things are still moving and shaking. The MLS published a 5-page facts and questions document. It should be in your inbox. I'm also going to link it below. I highly recommend that you spend however long it takes you to read 5 pages of information, because it covers things like, am I allowed to go and view a property by myself as an agent even if it's vacant? Just so you know, the answer is no. Can stagers stage a home? No. Can photographers go take pictures of a home? No. Can an inspector go to a home and do an inspection? At this time, no. And then a big one that we've actually run into, I've talked to 3 different agents with 3 different situations. Movers are prohibited from moving people. They are considered a non-essential business. And so we've had a couple of people who are under contract whose movers have called and canceled their contracts with them, and they're kind of left high and dry. So a solution to this problem, Pods, PODS.com. Pods is an essential business. They are transporting pods. So they can drop it off at your house. You can load it up on your own, or your buyer or seller, and then they will pick it up and relocate it to the new property. It's a do-it-yourself move, but that is a definite viable way to get around that problem. If you have contracts right now, I would highly recommend getting ahead of that and getting in touch with Pod and trying to get that ball rolling. Century 21 does have a discount with Pods, so mention that to them, that you're a Century 21 agent. Once in a while, they're running deals that exceed that deal. So yeah, it's just always good to ask. And the third thing I want to touch on with you all is communication with us here in the office. Stephanie, Matea, and Shayna are working from home, so it's business as usual for them. You can send an email, they will respond to you. So that's happening. You can call, text, email myself or Dwayne. We are fielding more phone calls than typical right now, so bear with us if it takes us a little bit of time to get back to you, but we are working right now. And make sure that you're reading the Monday Morning Bulletin and that you are checking this blog daily. This is going to be the best way for us to update you. So some of the other things that I haven't touched on that I'm going to do another video for, it will probably be tomorrow's, is just like, what are some ways that we as real estate brokers can help small businesses in our community? I alluded to it in a past video about me going out to Snohomish, and I'm going to try to share more of that tomorrow. I also want to talk about the importance of building a routine while you're at home. I've talked to several people, and we've talked about, and I've preached, like, get in touch with your people, get in touch with your people. But the other part of this is really get up and have a normal routine. Get up, take a walk. Get up, do your exercise routine. Take a shower. Have a specified area that you can go and sit down and focus on working. And if you spent 4 hours a day working on your database and touching base with people, you're going to be so far ahead of a lot of people when this turns around and the market starts back up. If you spent 8 hours a day doing that, I just can't even imagine how busy you will be when this is over, because the reality is, no matter if this goes 2 weeks or Governor Inslee alluded to potentially longer today, at some point this is going to turn around and the market is going to be very, very, very busy. So build the relationships. Like, I cannot I cannot stress that enough. I've heard from some of you and things that you're doing. You're sending packets out to FSBOs. Awesome idea. You are looking at past expireds and sending out information to them. Awesome idea. Make sure that when you're doing that, you put a disclaimer on there that if they have a listing agreement, that this is not a solicitation for their listing, just to protect yourself. So all that to say, if you keep your feet on the ground and push forward through all of this, you're going to be ahead of the game. And that's my message for today. So I hope everyone's doing good. Oh, also, I created a Facebook page just for our firm, and that's a good place to kind of talk about best practices, things you guys are doing, books you're reading. I posted some podcast recommendations on there. If you have anything to contribute, I'd love to hear it. Like, what are some of the things that you're doing to engage your clients right now? I know that I talked to Joni, and she is our card queen, and she sent out 300 cards yesterday. Good job, Joni. I know that I've talked to several agents who are working real hard to make sure that their contracts are moving forward. And so I can't even list you all. I've talked to so many people today. It's been awesome to hear all your voices. I look forward to seeing your face. Keep at it. We're all going to get through this together. Good job. Have a good day.